Hello, how's everyone doing? Happy Saturday to everyone and happy Valentine's Day. I hope everyone is having a most wonderful weekend and I hope you all have a beautiful next week. You all come in the kitchen with me right quick while I bake these beef ribs my way. We're going to bake these nice and slow. I'll be right back after I open them and clean them so you can see how I season them. All right, I'm back, you all. I have washed and cleaned these ribs, and the only thing we're going to do is season them with this barbecue rub. Okay, we're going to turn them over, and no worries, you all, I have washed my hands. We're going to turn these ribs over. Okay, let me rinse this off. These are beef ribs, and they are really greasy. And the goal with, for these ribs, for me to know when they're done is going to be when I go in and the bones slide out the ribs. So we're just going to season the back of this. I already have my oven preheated to 325 because what we're going to do is cook these low and slow. And we're going to cook them. It's probably going to be for about 3 to 4 hours. Okay, now we're going to turn them over. Okay, and we're going to season this side. Hang on one second, you all. I'm trying to get this off my hands, okay? And we're just going to go in and season it like that. And the last thing I'm going to do, you all, is put aluminum foil on top. Put them in the oven on 325, like I said, for 3 hours, nice and slow. Okay, and you can use any kind of barbecue sauce that you want to use. And I'm not going to put any sauce on these ribs until I get ready to eat them, just in case I want a rib without sauce. This is the sauce that I chose to use today. The Sweet Baby Ray's Sweet Golden Mustard Barbecue Sauce. Okay, you all, I'm going to grab this aluminum foil. And we're going to cover up this pan. And we're going to just stick it in the oven and let it do what it do. And I'll be back, you all, to show you what the ribs look like when they're done and how we can get the bone out so that I can give the first bite to you. Oh, you all, let me do one more thing before I put these in the oven. Let me take you down and show you what these beef ribs are looking like up close. Okay, you all, I'll be back when it's time for us to eat them. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and it's like almost 3 hours in, and I decided that I wanted to put some barbecue sauce on the ribs and let them finish cooking. As you can see, and my hands are clean, these are almost to the point where they will come out. The bones are, but they're not there yet. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put this Carolina Gold barbecue sauce on. I'm gonna get something to spread it out. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some on these in the back. And then you all, I'm gonna stick them back in the oven for another 30 minutes to an hour. And like I said, I'll know when these are done by the way the bone is doing. Once that bone is ready to pull out, I'll know that these ribs are done. Okay, you all, I'm gonna put this in the oven for another 30 minutes to an hour. I'll be back when it's time to eat them. And let me take you down in the pan real quick and show you up close what they're looking like with this sauce. And you won't need to put any more sauce on them after this unless you like a lot of sauce. Okay, this is what they're looking like now. And we're going to put them back in the oven for another 30 minutes to an hour. I'll see you when they're done. Okay, I'm back and these ribs are done. And I'm not ready to eat yet. However, what I am going to do is show you a couple of these bones to show you how easy they are to come out. Hang on, let me get a fork. All right, you all. So I went to get a fork, and I'm going to use a fork and hold it against this bone. And we're just going to pull this bone out. And so you have that whole bone out. I'm just going to, hang on, let me get something to sit this bone on. Okay, I'll let y'all see me taking out 2 more bones. And then I'll go ahead and let you have a taste of it. And y'all, I could cook this a little longer, but I want my ribs to have some chew. I don't want them to be too tender. So, there's another bone. Okay, now I'm going to take you down off of this tripod. So, let me rinse my hands so that you can see what it looks like with the bone and without the bone. And I'm deboning them because I just think it's easier to eat them that way. But I will leave them whole just in case someone wants a rib with the bone. But I do have these, I'm going to show you all, I have these rolls right here. And so what I'm going to do with the ribs that I have pulled the bone out of is I'm going to make a rib sandwich. But I won't do that on camera because I'm not ready to eat right now. All right, you all. So this is what the ribs are looking like without the bone. And remember, we put the Sweet Baby Ray's Carolina Gold Classic barbecue sauce on them. Okay, you all, I'm going to get a fork so that I can give the first bite to you. All right, so let me break a piece. Let's get this piece. Okay, and we're going to let the first bite go to you. Now I'm going to try it. Okay, y'all, that's tender and it's really good. And you can season your ribs how you want to. You can put whatever barbecue sauce on your ribs you want to. But the key to me being able to pull the bones out so easy was cooking it low and slow on 325 degrees for at least 3 hours. Okay, you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.